heard the gunshots. I'm standing up in the truck while he backing up. I said gunshots, and I sat back on the bed. And then when I looked up, they had the shooter on the ground, and they was trying to attend to the security officer.
But I'm getting too nice with this. Ain't no way that I'm going outside. My pockets been heavy as shit.
What's poppin', M2T? It's your boy Ron on the channel to be. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, share, and subscribe button whenever you roll up to the channel. And while you at it, hit that post notification button for your boy, so whenever I drop, you can hop up in the truck and roll with me. See what's poppin'. All right, you guys. First and foremost, how are you guys doing today? What's poppin', M2T? What it is, fam? I see y'all up in this thing, baby. I appreciate y'all. I hope everybody having a good day. About to have a good day. About to have a, the day about to go off and have a pretty good day. All right, M2T, we bring to y'all today a story. A story coming out of Oakland, Illinois. 35-year-old trucker, Kimbrell Lee, a native of Lauderdale, Florida, you guys, showed up for work around 12 noon, Monday, March 11, at MN89, which is a rental trucking company in Oakland, Illinois. Got into it with some co-workers and did the unthinkable. Check this out.
Tonight, Oakland police say a shooting that injured an off-duty sergeant started after the suspect, an employee at this trucking company, got into an argument with other employees. Police say the off-duty sergeant was working as private security for the company at the time. They say he and another security officer saw the suspect load a gun before turning to engage the off-duty sergeant. That's when the second security officer fired at the suspect, who police say was attacking the sergeant.
Oh my goodness, like wow. You never know what's going to happen nowadays.
DeJuan Morgan, another employee at the Oakland Trucking Company, says he heard multiple shots before jumping in to help.
I turned around. In a matter of seconds, they had him, tackling him, doing whatever they had to do to get him away from the gun or whatever. It didn't take that long.
Police say the suspect fired 5 rounds, hitting the off-duty sergeant multiple times in his bulletproof vest and once in the leg.
He was still coherent. He was talking. He knew he was shot, but he was still on the suspect or whatever. And after he got up, I was like, okay, you're okay, let me help you secure him.
During the attack, police say the suspect's gun jammed, giving the security team and other employees a chance to detain him. Police say the injured sergeant applied his own tourniquet to his leg before he was taken to Christ Hospital.
He did his job. I mean, we need a lot, people like that just here to protect us.
Police say the second security officer suffered minor injuries and that charges against the suspect are pending.
First and foremost, we want to let the sergeant know that he's in our prayers. We thank God that, everything is okay with him, that he's going through a speedy recovery. That, we just want him to know, Sarge, man, you in our prayers, man, you and your family. Thank God everything is all right with you. All right, you guys. That was crazy. You hear me? That was crazy. Out of nowhere, you guys. Out of nowhere. Now, Fox 32 Chicago News, they provided us a detailed report of the whole thing. We got to get to it. We got to break this report down. After that, we go get into the spiel. Y'all ready? Boom. Y'all see that? All right. Let's get it, you guys. A Florida man is accused of shooting an Oakland police sergeant multiple times outside a trucking business Monday afternoon. Kimbrell Lee, 35 of Lauderdale, Florida, has been charged with 1 count of attempted first-degree murder. Shortly after noon, Monday, the Oakland Police Department responded to calls of a person shot at a business located at the 10800 block of South Central Avenue. When officers arrived at the scene, they learned that the gunshot victim was an Oakland police sergeant who was working for a private security firm at the time of the incident. Okay, it was determined that the offender was an employee of the business and became involved in a verbal dispute with other employees. See that, you guys? He was arguing with employees. He was arguing with some employees. The off-duty sergeant and a second armed security officer was close to the dispute. Y'all see that? So he wasn't initially into it with them. He was arguing with somebody else, but they was right there by it, so they heard it. At one point during the argument, the offender, identified as Lee, turned and allegedly walked in the opposite direction, removed a semi-automatic handgun from inside his coat pocket, chambered around, and turned to engage with the sergeant. So let's check this out. We gonna get, this is crazy, man. This is crazy, M2T. The second security guard fired at least one round at Lee, who was now allegedly attacking the sergeant, police said. Lee allegedly fired 5 rounds, striking the sergeant multiple times and his Kevlar vest, and once in the leg. During the attack, Lee's gun allegedly jammed, which allowed the sergeant and the second security officer to subdue Lee. He was then placed into custody with the help of other people at the scene. After the attack, the sergeant was able to apply a tourniquet to the injured leg and was transported to an area hospital to be treated for his injuries. The second security officer sustained minor injuries and refused medical treatment. Police say they recovered Lee's gun at the scene, which was a .45 caliber Springfield Armory. I know exactly what kind. I've seen that gun before. .45 caliber Springfield Armory XD45. The gun was legally purchased by Lee in Florida. Legally purchased, you guys. Additionally, Lee allegedly had 2 additional magazines which were loaded with 13 rounds each at the time of the arrest. So he had 2 more magazines with 13 rounds in each one of them. That's 26 plus the 13 he had. He had about 40 rounds. When interviewing Lee, police said he alluded to the fact that God and his gun jamming are the only reasons the Oakland sergeant wasn't shot in the head. That's crazy. Oakland police say Lee has a prior history of arrests in the state of Florida, which includes arrests for domestic violence, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and a host of drug-related charges. Our sergeant is indeed still here with us today by the grace of God, a Kevlar vest, and the bravery of his actions, never backing down even after being shot, and the bravery of the other security guard, the Oakland Police Department said. Together, they confronted an armed, violent individual and ultimately prevented further violence to innocent people. Lee will be transported to the Bridgeview Courthouse on Wednesday for a detention hearing. There it is right there, M2T. Man, that, hold on. Let me take a sip of coffee before we get into this, man. M2T, that was crazy. Y'all seen it? Just now look at this idiot. Look at it. Looking like he looking. It's a wrap for you, brother. You out of there. This brother, M2T, what the hell was going on with this brother Monday morning, man? This brother had to wake up on the wrong side of bed, M2T. You know, this brother, must have been in the doghouse. Baby must have had him in the doghouse. He didn't got into, he got some personal things going on before he got to work that morning. Cause when he got to work that morning, he wasn't trying to hear nothing. That's crazy, man. And what was the confrontation even about that he was having with the coworker? I'm gonna tell y'all something, M2T. It all starts with words, with confrontation. It's all gonna start with words. Ain't nothing gonna happen until words is exchanged first. Be mindful of that, you guys. They say the sergeant and the other officer was close by the dispute. had they not been close by that dispute, he was gonna probably clutch on whoever it was he was in the confrontation with, the co-worker he was arguing with. Thank God that they was right there, because as y'all saw in the report, they say he had 2 magazines extra. He had his issue on him. So, I mean, was he already into it with a co-worker that he was confronting? Because it seemed like that brother came ready. Now, I do know, you know, some of you guys out there that carrying stuff, you already have your issue, you have your weapon and stuff with you. So it's sometimes it be on you, sometimes it's concealed, sometimes it's not, so, and y'all also heard, in the report, they say that he purchased his gun legally in Florida. He way from Florida, up there in Illinois, acting a damn fool. Florida just like Texas, you know what I mean? They had it open carry. But he purchased his gun legally. So he could have just had it on him, you know what I mean? He got into it with somebody, at the job. But this seems like, because he went so far with the incident, it seemed like he was already into it with somebody. Whoever that was, he was having words with. It seemed like he seen somebody that he already been into it at the job with. They must have beef, you know what I'm saying? Must wasn't liking each other or something, he mugging whatever they into it about. He seen him, whoop, on sight. They arguing, they confronting, just thank God that sergeant and that security guard was there, because he probably would have clutched on whoever he was arguing with, like he did the sergeant. And make no doubt, he was gonna definitely murder that sergeant, man. And the one that was right there with him had that gun out jammed. The one that was right there with the sarge, he seen it coming. He got one out, bro. He got one out. You only got one off though, man. That you got the, you know what I'm saying, thing. I'm like, dang, he only got one off? Like he must didn't want to, take him out, he must didn't want to, murder him or anything right there, and they saw the gun jam. I don't know, it just don't kind of make sense to me for him to get one round off. But Lee must been busting so hard, he couldn't get nothing but that. He probably was a wow, he probably trying to get somewhere. That's crazy, M2T. Messed up situation, man. Messed up situation. And they probably told him, heard him arguing with the coworker, man, get up out of here with that nonsense, man. People got to go to work, man. You around here with all that rah-rah and that nonsense. Get up out of here. Probably hurt his feelings. You know what I'm saying? He probably like, okay, I wasn't even talking to y'all all in my business. Now I got to get, now I heard it is how you want it. Don't make no sense though. It's just a bad situation, M2T. That boy said it was only because of his gun jamming and because of God that he did not shoot that sergeant in the head. What do y'all think about that, M2T? Hit that like button for me. Get in them comments and let me know what you think about that. He flat out told them when they asked him, "Oh, if my gun wasn't jammed, it was God in my gun jammed. If it wasn't for that, I was gonna shoot him in the head." I'm talking about mental. Ain't nothing in life can ever just take me to that point where I'm just, I'm just out of there mentally. Not at least from what I think, but I say that, but you never know what you're gonna do until you into certain situations. But you say that and I'm like, nah, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm not finna just mess off my stuff like that. It ain't finna happen like that. It ain't that serious. Then they find 2 more magazines on this idiot. Bad situation, M2T. Bad situation. I mean, anybody could have been here. Y'all saw the witness. He laying back in his truck. You know what I mean? He heard the shots. Anybody could have been hit, man. Bullets ain't got no names on it, man. Got these idiots running around here with these licenses, man. these sensitive men, you know, getting all in their feelings. You know, it's a sad situation, man. Ain't no more of this, you know. They nobody want to do that no more. You got to almost have a gun these days, because you know it ain't like the old days when we can just get out there and do our thing. You know what I'm saying? You put him on him. You know what I'm saying? He can't take it. He go clutch on you anyway. You know what I mean? So it's a messed up situation, man. You know, you do have responsible carriers. You know, it's just a few bad apples in a bunch, and I tell y'all that all the time in the comments. That makes it bad for the whole community, man. Get in them comments and let me know what y'all think about this. I appreciate y'all, M2T. Shout out to all my subscribers. You guys are doing a phenomenal job. Shout out to the new subscribers. Shout out to my day ones. Y'all already know, you know, it's family, it's love. You know, we ain't got nothing but a lot of love over here for you guys, man. We appreciate you guys to the utmost. Shout out to the ones that just pull up on the channel. You know, we appreciate y'all just peeking in and being nosy. Ain't no wrong with being nosy. Being nosy is alright sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's alright. So come on over here and be nosy. It's alright. You know, hit a like or something when you pull up or something. What you guys think about the merch, man? The merch is here, M2T. What you guys think? You know, shout out to you guys that's getting your merch, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all pulling up on that merch, man. Hey, y'all have been asking for it. You know, we had to, me and Miss M2T, we had to make sure we take care of the fam. You know what I mean? So get in there and get your merch. Get your uniform, man. You know what I mean? Get your uniform. When we go live, I want to see you in some of that uniform, man. Get your uniform, get your merch. And I appreciate y'all pulling up at the store, you know. Even if you want a window shop, go on there and do a little window shopping, you know what I'm saying? Be on in and do you some window shopping, you know what I'm saying? While you window shopping, go on and purchase you a little stuff, you hear me? But yeah, man, I love y'all M2T, man. Y'all my people, man. Y'all been phenomenal, man. You know, y'all support for the channel. I tell y'all, this ain't just my channel. This is you guys' channel as well. We family over here, you know. Another thing, if you in them comments trolling, I will troll your butt right on up off this channel, you know. So you don't come over here thinking you gonna be trolling and thinking that I ain't up on you. Now we gonna troll you right on up out of here. You know, we can agree to disagree, you know, and we go do that and we go keep it moving. You know, the conversation continues. But don't be on here being blatantly disrespectful to my people, trolls. Because I'm going to troll your butt right up out of here. All right, M2T. I love y'all. And ain't a damn thing you can do about it. Until next time, it's your boy.
I just got in a whole brand new bag. I'm running around. Jewelry moving like